Yeah, hello everyone. Yes, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Pearl here. Yeah, you must have been wondering who is the face behind this YouTube channel that you'll be seeing. Yes, this is the beautiful face. Yes, behind the faceless videos you've actually watched so far in this channel. And at this time, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed, every of my subscribers to this channel. I really appreciate you. I've come to say thank you. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and for the friends and everyone that have supported me so far in this journey. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And in this journey, as you may have noticed, I talk about health and fitness. Actually, in this channel, I'll be talking about my passion. Yes, I'm passionate about health and fitness, well-being, cooking, wellness. Actually, I'll talk about my experience so far as well in the UK, my experience, how I feel, um, the things that have happened to me so far, the good news. Yes, yeah, we don't pray for bad news. Yes, yes, the way it's really coming up. Yes, the way it has been. But in today's video, I'll be talking about my experience in the maternity as per maternity leave, because I gave birth not quite long in the country, and the experience is really wow. It's it's mind blowing. Yes, for me, my experience is mind blowing, and I was like, whoa. Now I know why a lot of people decide to travel abroad to have their kids. Yes, if you have the money, you have the resources, it's good to travel abroad to have a child. Yes, so let's dive into today's video. Now, first of all, I'll be talking about, yes, when you're pregnant, normally you go for your antenatal clinics, you book for antenatal clinics, and you hear same thing, you book for antenatal clinic, you meet the midwife will be the one to book appointment. You book appointment frequently with your midwife. From usually when you get to know, just go to GP, tell them first that you are pregnant. They will do tests for you, confirm, then book your appointment with the midwife. Yes, that is the GP that will do that. Book your appointment with the midwife. The midwife will continue once this, I think the second trimester, the appointment becomes regular. I think same thing like from where we're coming from, becomes regular. And now going down, when it's closer to your due date, yes, for me, my own case, I was called in to view the facility where I'll be giving birth, the birthing center. And it was a nice place, a beautiful place. I'll chip in the clip of where I gave birth when I was in labor, where I gave birth, the room I was given to. I think the video is there. I'll put it on this video so you see how it was. It was a big one. The treatment was really a VIP one. I really had a good it was a good treatment, a good time. Pardon me, I may be looking down because I just wrote some things down too, so I just forget some points. So you may see me looking down one point or the other. It's all right. Okay, so and um the appointment was booked to check the betting facility. It was a nice one, and I was close to yes, I was in labor, and I called in. You have to call in before you come. You can just carry your bag and start going. I called in that I was feeling how I was feeling and all that, because I didn't have the water break, the usual sign. I didn't have it, but I just know I was having a tense contraction. That's how I usually get mine. And I got in. I was induced because it was in progress after some time, some hours they've watched, so I was induced, and I was in. Um, I went back home, yes, then came back the next day because I was already induced. I was fit to go back home, came back the next day, and the room they gave to me was beautiful. And the way, one thing I'll chip here, the way the nurses, the doctors attended to me, the midwife, they make the environment make you feel relaxed, even with that labor pain. give you a lot of things to support you, so you don't really feel the pains. A lot of painkillers, like painkillers, really kill the pain down. You don't really feel it like wailing and shouting, bringing. No, 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 no. In my case, no. And when the labor really progressed, I think I stayed like I labored for 4 hours, and the delivery at this point I was really conscious, because the way they pampered, I was conscious of everything that was happening. Even in the pain, it didn't really feel like pain like that. And after the delivery, man, the way they did the screening for the children, for my baby, she was thoroughly screened before allowing us to go. Staying 3 days. Not that I was sick, she was fine, I was fine, but they allowed us to stay to just be sure that she's okay. The lot of screening, checking the ears, the eyes, the body, the everything, everything, everything. At the point, I'm like, what's this? It was at the end of the day, I just discovered, oh, now I know why. When some kids had some some issues, they detected very early, very early. It was everything, all the screening, all the results that they are screening, the results are coming. Ah, it's good to give birth abroad. Yes, it's good to give birth abroad. And talking about the meals, it was some sumptuous meal. Yes, though some people say English food was not too, but this one, they tried. The hospital I gave birth tried in England. Oh, the meal was amazing. The breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, it was really amazing. Even when my husband came at times to bring food for me, just like, fine, that pepper soup, fine, I must have it, because they don't even understand that. And that takes me back to, in all this I've said, I didn't, not mind you, I didn't pay for antenatal um payment, no fees, no antenatal payment, no delivery fees, nothing. Everything was free. That's number one. Everything was free, from when you are pregnant, to your antenatal clinics appointments, the drugs you take, down to when you give birth, delivering. Everything was free. Why it was free was because I paid for IHS while I was coming. And if you are in, that's as a, if you're an under skilled visa, you should know you'll pay for IHS and your visa fee, along with your visa fee. Then if you're under the care and health route, you are not paying for the IHS, at least your visa fees, you've paid for it. Yes, so you are still covered. Those things were all covered under the IHS for me. And that one takes me down to the next one. The next one about the maternity leave. Ooh, wow. Oof. Now, if you're in the UK, even if it's a part-time job, you are on 20 hours in a part-time job, and you've worked with your employer for a period of a year, let's say from 8 to 10 months before you became pregnant. After you've worked with your employer and you became pregnant, it's fine. You are still entitled to your maternity leave. That was my case. You are still entitled to your maternity leave. I used to think before I came to the UK that, oh, it's only when you're working. And even what I've heard before coming, hey, it's not, you can't give birth abroad, oh, the stresses, and you. So I had this in mind that no go area. And so when I got pregnant, I was like, whoo, how am I going to do this? I got online, started checking information to the site. I discovered, oh, and I asked my manager, I was asking questions, and they told me, no, you're entitled to maternity leave. That was where I was like, okay, I think this is what the experience. Let's ride on the cruise. And I got 52 weeks maternity leave with pay, full pay, yes. It was a part-time job, remember, 20 hours part-time job, 20 hours per week, and I was given 52 weeks maternity leave with my pay. The pay was like 60 to 70% of my normal salary. You get that. And And I hear somebody say, no, it's a lie. It's 9 months maternity leave with pay and the other 3 months without pay. But in my own situation, I'm telling you my own experience. That's why I'm sharing this video. What happened was this: my employer, there was a change of ownership of the company, and I was on my maternity leave. So they're handling over to the new owner of the company. So they have to pay the maternity leave, everything. Because I start when they got I got a mail that they've done some transfer of ownership, and I shouldn't worry. My maternity leave will be paid. I've gone 3 months already. I was 3 months gone my maternity leave, having 9 months to go, and I was told, "Don't worry, we're going to pay. Don't worry about the maternity leave pay. We're going to pay you the remaining balance 9 months in lieu, as in the balance 9 months left in the maternity leave. That's making it 1 year now." And that was how actually I got my payment, 9 months payment in full. So it was 1 year maternity leave, 12 months payment I got. Yes, with my employer, and I was amazed. I was like, what? Something like this happen? Does this happen for real? Yes, that was it. And another thing I'll talk about here again is about the maternity. I've talked about the pay, right, and the leave. It was 12 months. If you are wishing, if you are thinking, I don't know, it's 12 months. For me, I got my 12 months pay, depending on your player. So always, I would advise at this point, always ask questions. Ask questions. Don't keep quiet. Ask questions. Ask your manager questions. Just, if you keep quiet, I discover in this country, when you're quiet about situations, you discover that you miss out. Speak up, talk. Nobody's offended. And now there's another thing I'll have to say. Yes, you have enough time, 1 year, to take care of that child. If you wish to go back before your 1 year maternity leave ends, fine. In my own case, I was told, give us 2 months notice before coming back so we could prepare a space for you, because for sure, they took somebody to replace you while you were on maternity leave. So give your employer 2 months before going back to work, and you're back to work. And the final one is, yes, all these things I've said without pay. Sorry for the IHS treatment in the hospital, everything without pay. Now they've given you money, right, for your maternity leave with 1 year. Fine. Now where you're going to spend money is this: the child that you just given birth to. Yes, the child carries your immigration status. Final, yes. And that child, you're going to register the child. The child is going to carry an immigration status. That is, you're going to pay for that child's IHS and visa fee. Mind you, I'm saying IHS for those on skilled workers visa. You're going to pay the IHS for that child, for the child, the baby, and visa fee. And for those under the care sector, health and care sector, you don't need to pay for any IHS. No, you don't pay for IHS, but you make visa fee payment for that child. And as well, it's your responsibility to let the Home Office know that I have a new dependent now, how I have a child in this country, and because they wouldn't know, and they don't know, and you should have, like, I think it's around between 3 to 6 months, or between 6 to 1 year of you having that child, you should make your application for that child's immigration status in the country. That is because the child will be taking your immigration status in the country, so that that child should not be left unidentified. Because the crime, you've broken is it a crime? Let's say it's because parts of a child's right in this country is the right to identification. So when you don't register the child for immigration status, you've denied the child of that right of identification, because they will not have the documents to identify them. They may not ask them in school, fine, they will not ask them, but it's your duty to make the Home Office aware that this is it, and it's your duty to put them under to do their visa for them and to put them on your immigration status, unless one of the yes, you put them in immigration status, even if one of the partner, that's one of the parents, has an ILR. Yes, that takes the child fine to a citizen, British citizenship, go for British passport. That is when one of the parents, either the mother or the father, has an indefinite leave to remain in the UK, then the child can apply for British citizen. But in the absence of that, perhaps maybe both of them are still on skilled worker visa or care worker visa, you've not gotten your ILR, the child is still on your immigration status. That is what the child is going to carry, and it's not a British citizen yet. No, it's after one of the parent has gotten your ILR, then you cannot apply for that child British passport. British, yes, British passport, yes. That's when you say, yo, I don't come, but you have to do the payments first for that's if you have not gotten that ILR. And so far, I think I've come to the end of my video today. Thank you very much for staying tuned with me to this time. Thank you for your time. Thank you. And if you are thinking to give birth in UK, it's a nice thing, I tell you. But ask your employer, make sure you follow up and get all the information so you're not left behind, my dear. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Once again, I'll encourage you to like my channel, subscribe, comment, let me know how I'm doing, and turn on your notification button so that you always get notification when I drop new videos. Thank you very much. From here, it's bye for now. Bye.